Because I could talk about football for ages.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I want to hear your top 4 this season and why for 4 teams, and then I'll say mine, and then we'll cut off.
Top 4. Is that what we're going to do with football? Is that it?
Yeah, and we'll leave the football
Yeah.
talk for our next episode, because I think if we get it out now, then we'll struggle to think of new things, because we're not really original.
No, we're not. We're really not.
Just to get
top 4.
Just to get this out of the way.
Does it have to be in particular order? Does it have to be?
Suspense. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
But just to get biases out of the way,
Yeah.
because I know that even if some of our mates are still listening to this, which they're probably not, I'm a massive...
No, our mates will only be listening to this.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone that's not has turned up. Our mates are just listening to this bit because they're like, but they're just making fools of themselves.
We need to make fun of them more.
But also, not going to be great first time. Let's be honest.
No, of course.
We're going to have to ease into it.
It's fun, man. I've enjoyed it.
We're not going to be Joe Rogan, True Joy, straight away. We're going to be more Jack Mate's Happy Hour. That's a violation. Jack's great.
Right, yeah, well, right. Bias is out the way, right? I'm a Liverpool fan. Massive Liverpool fan.
If you hadn't made that clear.
Love the team, yes. You, on the other hand, who knows?
We'll leave that a mystery.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
We'll leave that a mystery, and then if
I
they
like
can
that.
guess, we'll do something here.
Top
Most
comment.
YouTubers do.
Top comment.
Comment below what fan you think I am. There we go.
What team you support?
What team I support? Well, say I do.
And it's not Liverpool, unfortunately.
It's not Liverpool, but it's nothing below Premier League level. So it's in the Premier League,
Yes.
and I'll give you one clue. Ready? A big clue. It's not Aston Villa.
It's not Aston Villa.
Not Aston Villa.
Sorry, I know, because I'm going to get Grealish slander. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You
right.
get it tonight anyway on Xbox. Like,
Top 4, go.
top 4. 4th. Man United. And yeah, I think United have
They're second in the league right now.
Yeah, Man United have improved, and it's great to see. Paul Pogba should not be at the club. You can't slag off your club who pay your wages, and the fans as well. United, you're a Liverpool fan. United have got some of the best fans in the world. They've got the most by far.
Oh, yeah.
Like there'll be a random photo taken in Africa, and there'll be a little lad or a little girl in the United shirt. Amazing how it gets that far.
Yeah.
United have had a bad few years.
Bad.
It's an understatement.
Bad for you, I would say bad. They've had an awful...
Since Fergie.
Since Fergie, they've been
Since
awful.
Fergie, they had a season with Mourinho where it was second. That was top season, to be fair.
But no stability at all.
No stability. And I still think Ole's proved himself more. But they'll get top 4 because Bruno is the best player in the league. On form.
Yeah, thanks.
On form, he's the best player in the league.
That's a comment. Right, we'll save that.
We'll save that.
We'll save the best players in the
That's
league.
another Instagram
Yeah.
stuff that we've got
See,
coming
this is
out.
class. This is class. We're setting ourselves up.
Yeah. Bruno's the top player in the league on form. So they'll be 4th. I think Spurs will be 3rd.
Yeah. Okay. Because I see why
It's
you
a
said
toss-up
that.
between
I'll
second
save
and
my.
third.
I'll save my opinions for.
Yeah, save them for
whenever
after. So
I-
we'll do mine first. I think Tottenham, Son and Kane are together. They're just
Unbelievable players.
beautiful couple, aren't they?
My
together?
fantasy team is
Like-
thanking them.
Yeah, I'm relying on
God,
them.
God bless them.
And
My fantasy
I
team.
I think I've got Kane on the bench at the moment. I don't know
Yeah,
why,
yeah,
because
yeah.
he's injured. But anyway, so Spurs will be 3rd. I think City will get 2nd. And I think that because Liverpool and City are a level above.
Not at the moment.
I think Spurs are good. Liverpool is still a level above. They've had Sam Allardyce did a job on him, and I'm going to take great pleasure in telling you
God
that.
damn it.
But
God damn it.
Sam, what about Sam?
Sam, Big Sam.
Big Sam, ex-England manager, for 3 hours or?
Did a shift for 2 days,
Yeah, fair play to him.
and then
Still better than Gareth Southgate.
City. They've had an awful start, to be honest.
They've had a rubbish start, but I think Kevin's the best player in the league, not on form.
Not on form.
Not on form.
Because he's been poor on form.
He's just the best player in the league, along with.
Yes.
I don't want to say this to him.
Yeah.
Mohamed Salah, along with Mohamed Salah, they're the 2 best.
Thank you.
Not nice, not with it.
Not at the moment. Anyway.
Yeah, moving on.
Yeah.
Had a lucky few years. So City will get 2nd, and I'm going to go for a curveball at the top. I'm
You
going to go
dare.
Chelsea.
Oh, yeah, I hate
No,
you.
I'm not. I'm going
Yeah, I
Liverpool.
was about to
Of
say,
course
I was literally...
Liverpool
I
win
was
the
about
league
to- I was
yet
about to-
again.
I was about to open the door, smoke home and leave, bro.
Mate, it'll be warmer outside, to be fair. It's getting freezing in here. There'll be parts of this where I'll be looking through and I'll be going, I'm shivering there.
You can see the
Steam coming off me.
bro.
Oh, that's really bad. We haven't discussed... We'll leave the rugby talk.
Yeah.
We'll leave that for another day. So
I didn't mean to miss
I've
out
said-
rugby, but we've had this. What I assume this is.
There's no rugby on. There's no rugby on.
Yeah, true. We'll say.
I've said mine. What are you going for? Top four?
Where to start? Number
Say that again.
4. Yeah, sorry. Number 4, and I'm gonna get so much slander for this, but I can't think of another team because every team has been poor currently. I
That's
reckon
stinkers. That's
Ancelotti will do a job with Everton to come fourth. I reckon.
I'd have Everton fifth.
Yeah.
I don't think you can talk about
They had
Everton
they
in
had
the
it.
top four. Same way as you can't talk about Spurs for the
I
top
haven't
two.
been keeping up with Everton as recent, and I know they're not doing well, but I know that Calvert-Lewin's backfiring again. And if you get Calvert-Lewin to keep up the form that he had at the start of the season, he can carry their team. I think with James coming back, I think with all the players they've got, I hate Pickford. With a passion,
Yeah.
with a passion. Rest in peace, Van Dijk.
Why is that, though?
What do you mean, why is that?
He's
killed
the best
my...
keeper England have got, and you're English. You should be rooting for
He's
him.
killed my favourite player that Liverpool have had within the past 5 years.
Is that... I'm going to ask you a
Virgil.
question. I'm going to segue here.
I miss
because we were on about top four. I'm going to segue here, but I'm going to say, why is he your favourite player because of him actually as a player, or is it because of his impact that he's had on Liverpool?
Both. I idolise him.
Yeah.
He is...
As a centre back yourself,
He can play anywhere.
yeah.
As a
Um,
failed...
Right,
Yeah,
he could play anywhere but striker. Actually, no, his heading.
He's done a job with Netherlands.
Mate,
He played
can
in
you
front
imagine?
for
Can you imagine
Netherlands.
him up top with Peter Crouch, Rory Delap,
Joke.
right back,
Absolute joke.
long throw-ins. Tony Pulis would have had an absolute.
Oh,
he would
yeah.
have been all over that.
Unbelievable.
He would have been brilliant. But
Yeah, but...
so top four, you were saying you hate Pickford, but
Hate
I think
Pickford,
Everton
but I
are gonna
think
be top four.
Ancelotti has the skills to... I mean, Ancelotti's outplayed Klopp at some points, so I think he's got the ability to do it, even though Klopp's the best.
he outplayed him when you drew.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Well,
that's debatable
well,
because
no,
that goal was not offside.
Well, no, yeah. We should have beat him, but like I'm not going to cry about that now.
You cried about it at the time.
Well, yeah,
though.
Ancelotti's got the skills to be a top four manager, as shown by his times
He's
at all the
already.
other clubs.
He's
Oh,
above,
yeah.
he's above
No,
being a
yeah.
top four manager.
No,
He's
he's elite.
Champions League winner, isn't he?
He's elite. Yeah, true.
He's a top manager. So you've gone Everton 4.
Everton 4, I'm going Tottenham 3. Tottenham 3rd, which I know was what you said. But I got some slander from, I know we're going personal here, I got some slander from the boys for saying what my top 4 was. And I think that Spurs, this could bite me. This could come back to really hurt me when I watch this back. I don't think Tottenham have they don't have the depth yet to become a real title challenge team yet. Kane and Son are brilliant. Mourinho is brilliant. The way that he's getting players like Eric Dyer to defend.
How do you get Eric Dyer to do anything?
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. They have the capabilities of it, but they need to reinvest. They need to play that system for more than a year because they've totally changed their system with Kane. He's almost redone what Klopp's done in previous years in like 2017-18, where Bobby Firmino was literally playing as a centre back. He came that deep, just fitting in the false nine.
When Bobby Firmino was rated.
He's right anyway.
No. Yes, you can have a striker
love Bobby.
in that system. You can have a striker who doesn't score, but even so,
Kane
still.
has such a better ability than Firmino.
Yeah,
Just with his goal scoring.
Kane's a goal scorer. I think ability-wise, I don't know. Kane's not a brilliant footballer when you look at it.
Bobby Firmino's a brilliant footballer. He just doesn't have the killer instinct like Kane
whereas
does.
Kane is. You give him a sniff,
Kane's a
or
reptile, bro.
you give Kane an inch, he takes a mile.
Exactly.
Firmino,
yeah.
you give him an inch, he takes a centimetre. That's the kind of levels we're on about
Well,
here.
when he won the Champions League, he was pretty alright.
That's a proper
And the
Scouse
Premier
thing.
League.
You go all high pitched.
Well, yeah.
So
but
you've got Tottenham third.
Top third. City miss out.
Do they?
City miss out. Guardiola's a fraud.
So I'm guessing.
I really wish we could.
Can I guess your top two then?
I really, the thing is, right, City miss out. I really wish we could expand this, but I know we need to cut this because if we go an hour and a half, then no one's watching.
Well, we'll save an hour and a half when we've got some.
No.
Yeah, we'll save, and when we're not in COVID, and this is all a put together job where We're just doing
Yeah.
something because
We like
we're
it.
bored,
It's
and
fun.
it's going to be
Yeah,
fun.
it's funny.
We're going to have a lot of fun times.
And
We'll get a
hopefully
few
enjoy it.
out. We'll get a few out.
Yeah, of course. I think I'm just gonna leave this out there.
Yeah.
Guardiola's a fraud. I'm
Oh,
just gonna leave
that's
that
a
out there.
big statement.
Like, at the moment, he's
That's a big
done good
statement.
jobs, but he's been supported by the money around him, and I reckon anyone could do half a decent job with the money he's been given. But he's a good manager. He's got the abilities, but he's not a mastermind.
Mhm.
Ever since Arteta left, he's been bang average. So that's the support side of it.
Well, yeah,
It's gone.
That's where I think he lacks. He's a very, very good tactical coach.
Rational manager.
He's extremely mathematical. in
Facts
his
over
approach.
feelings.
Yeah. Whereas Klopp is very good. He's a Bobby Robson. He's a man manager.
Yeah,
He's a man
unbelievable.
manager. Robbie Robson wasn't a brilliant technical coach.
No.
But man management, the way he didn't need to man manage that Newcastle side. I know we've got on a segue again.
Dude.
But Robbie Robson didn't need to manage in terms of coaching.
Course
He
not.
just needed to make sure they felt like they were loved. And look at Shearer under Bobby Robson. The controversial, the best striker the Prem's ever seen. When he was like that?
My salary's in the Premier League. Kidding. Anyway.
Right.
Sorry. Yeah. So
He's not a striker.
You've got that spot on with players want to play for
So
Klopp.
we still haven't discussed your second.
Well, second is Man United, and that really hurts me to
I
say
know that would literally
Really
pains you. I can see it.
I can see
It
Spurs. I can see Spurs and Man United flip flopping between who comes second, who comes third. But if Bruno stays fit, Cavani gets into somewhat of the form he's been playing at PSG and all the other clubs.
He's done well for you.
Rashford's a great player. He just needs to hit his spell of form.
and not just a great player, an
Uh,
extremely good man.
I don't need to say more
An
things about
extremely
Marcus
good
Rashford. He's
man.
brilliant. Rivalries aside, Marcus Rashford is an amazing guy.
Yeah.
And I reckon they just they forget their defence. Forget their defence because it's a shambles.
Yeah.
Maguire's a
Yeah, but
shambles.
so City's.
Yeah.
That's where how can you spend 400 million on a defence and still be bad?
Well, because Guardiola, anyway. Just
Guardiola,
don't do
he's not a defensive manager. Where I think he's probably a worse defensive manager than Marco Bielsa. And Bielsa
it.
is well. We all saw what happened against United.
Yeah.
United opened them up.
Yeah, exactly.
That is simple as that.
So did Liverpool, mate. 4-3 against Leeds. It's a great game.
It was a great game. It's probably it was the opening game, wasn't it? Best opening game I've watched.
Yeah, brilliant.
You don't see games like that anymore.
I know,
It's all
of course
too football's still on too money, so they're all trying to they're playing Jose Mourinho football or Sam Allardyce football, which I love Sam because he's an Englishman,
So
and I know that sounds really
so
bad, but
boring.
he's a proper English manager.
It kills the excitement out of football, especially
It does.
especially
It
with no
sucks
fans. You can't support Sam
just-
Allardyce.
Yes, and then I'm guessing you've gone Liverpool top.
Of course, I have best team in the world, mate. No,
Best
kidding.
team in the world?
Well, I'm not kidding, but
Ah.
that's a debate.
Bayern
We've got
Munich
so
don't
many
exist,
debates.
everyone.
We've got so many debates to go on.
We
I'm
have.
obviously
We've
going to think.
But
Liverpool
we
are
save
the
that
best
for
in the
another podcast.
world.